Hello, Borough fans. A.J.T here, back again for Tuesday's Transfers, Rumours and Roundup series, or should I say episode 4, I believe we're on now. Yeah, episode 4. Series is going pretty good. I mean, like I say, man, you guys are pretty much enjoying every single episode I do. And like I say, man, I can't be more appreciative than that. So thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, I have a whole list of rumours, transfers and business and everything else that's gone round. Some wrapped up deals and overall some overall some Borough rumours as well. So like I say, I'm going to get into the first one. Now this guy, I actually like as a person. I actually met him after Cardiff away, obviously when Borough got beat, after Borough got beat 1-0 last season. Really, really nice guy. He does have a lot of time for the fans, but unfortunately he could be showing the door. And he could be going to see Gary Monk down at Birmingham. Marvin Johnson now, he's been rumoured with a link, or should I say rumoured with a move away from Middlesbrough. Now I'm going to be a little disappointed, and I know a lot of Borough fans might disagree with me on that one. But I think Marvin Johnson's actually done, you know what I mean, considering the games that he has played, you know what I mean, I don't think he's done a bad job. I mean, Bolton away, he came on and got a goal, lucky or not, you know what I mean, he came on and got his goal. I don't think he's a bad player. Should he been given more of a chance if he does leave? In my opinion, yes. I don't think he's quite been trusted enough by either manager, being Gary Monk or Tony Pulis. I don't think we've really seen enough out of Marvin Johnson. So like I say, if he goes, good luck to him, but I hope he doesn't, because I do think he's a decent player at championship level. The next one is a little bit of just a little bit of a story, really. Dimmy Constantopoulos recently added Jermaine Defoe to his Twitter. Now, that's obviously going to get Borough fans speaking. You know what I mean? Out there inside the real world, if a professional footballer puts another professional footballer on his Twitter, it isn't so much a coincidence to many people. Now, when I seen this sort of happening, I thought, okay, well, Dimmy Constantopoulos could have put Jermaine Defoe on his Twitter at any time. Given that he's just recently added him onto his Twitter, it could mean a whole list of things. But to me, is it the meaning that Defoe could be possibly rumours around Middlesbrough? Obviously, to say Jermaine Defoe's linked to move to Middlesbrough. We don't know these things. It might be one of them things we're about to looking into it a bit too much. But as much as we know, Dimmy Constantopoulos has now got Jermaine Defoe on his Twitter. A little bit jealous I don't have Jermaine Defoe on my Twitter, but you know, these things happen. Also, Dimmy Constantopoulos, if you're seeing this, follow me back, get me. But like I say, on a serious level, if he comes, Jermaine Defoe, I think he'll do the business for us. But like I say, man, we yet to see. But maybe it's just one of them things. The next one is Albert Adoma and Alan Hutton from Aston Villa. Obviously, Hutton being the right back, and obviously Adoma playing on either side, left or right midfield. And linked with Middlesbrough moves now, as far as we know, Aston Villa are in a lot of trouble with tax and whatnot. They were pretty much relying on winning the playoff final in order to obviously skip this sort of tax sort of business. Or should I say pay it off and still be okay. It hasn't gone that way for Aston Villa. Aston Villa are in a lot of trouble now, to be honest. Aston Villa, you know what I mean? I think every single one of their players at their club right now is up for sale. So it shows you the kind of situation they're in now. If Borough got Hutton and Borough got Albert Adoma, I wouldn't be too disappointed. Alan Hutton, yeah, he's getting on, but you're seeing against Middlesbrough, you know what I mean? He can deal with pacey players, especially coming at him. And Albert Adoma, yeah, I know he left before, and people might say whatever they want to say, but you know, if it comes down to Traore going and Albert Adoma replacing him, would it be a bad move? Let me know down in the comment section down below, but I don't personally think it'd be that much of a bad move. The next one we've got is Traore. Now, Traore has been linked with, obviously, you know what I mean? Obviously, Traore has been linked with a whole number of clubs. Newcastle, Cardiff, Huddersfield, Chelsea. You know what I mean? There's a whole list of them out there, but the latest one comes in, and it's actually him being linked with Cardiff, Huddersfield, and Newcastle now. Yes, that thing came out a couple of weeks back, which I have to report on, which was Traore going to Newcastle for 15 million. And that's all we've really seen. Of course, we've seen a few other things, little rumours here and there. Cardiff have apparently wanted to bid 18 million for Traore. I said it's completely up to the player. Will he go back to the Premier League? Who knows? I mean, it is a possibility that he may go back, but we hope he doesn't. We hope he stays for another season or so. But I say, if Traore does go, good luck to him. But same again, I say, man, I would like to see him stay. No way would I like to see him go to Newcastle, man. That would be a horrible thing. Then the last one comes in, and this one I'm a little bit surprised at, because I've not actually seen this story really open up anywhere, but I've actually just seen it recently. Last night it was. Apparently Everton are now favourites to get Ben Gibson. Now, we did know they were going to go in for him, but that's as much as we knew. And then obviously last night it came out that Everton are pretty much favourites for him. So are they lining up a deal? Are they going to go and try and get Ben Gibson? I say Everton, big club, a lot of history. Will he go there? Who knows? We hope he stays. Same again, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We all hope that he stays. But if he does go, can we doubt? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can we kick off at him if he does go? You know what I mean? I guess he's trying to bolster his career in the Premier League and try and get in that England squad. And at the minute of Borough being Championship, you might start be looking at things like that. But like I say, as far as we know, Everton are favourites to get him. The last one on the Borough news actually comes from a Norwich player, Josh Murphy. Very good young player. A lot of pace, a lot of skill. I say, man, I'm a big fan of this guy as well. Potentially coming to Borough. He's linked to two other clubs. I think one of them is West Brom as well. but he has got the potential to sign for Middlesbrough. If he comes to Middlesbrough, I'll be very, very happy. But like I say, man, that's it for the Borough news. We get some world news now. There's about 7 different stories thereabouts on world news. And the first one comes in from West Brom. West Brom have actually bid $7 million for Bobby Reid. Now, Bobby Reid from Bristol City, young player again, very, very talented kid, very, very quick on the ball. Obviously, West Brom are trying to get out of this league as soon as they can, and I think they're trying to aim with pace to their team. Now, if you look at West Brom's team, they ain't really got that much pace, but Bobby Reid is a very, very quick player. You know what I mean? He's a talented player as well. So, yeah, potentially £7 million bid going in there from West Brom to Bristol City to try and sign Bobby Reid. Next one is Huddersfield have actually signed a player that they actually took on loan, obviously last season. They actually went to Huddersfield from January right until May. They actually signed him for a record fee of £17.5 million, which is a fantastic amount of money to use for a player. We do hope he's worth it, especially for Huddersfield's sake, because it's a lot of money, £17.5 million. Like I say, a record signing as well. He's called Congolo, and he's from Monaco, and £17.5 million on a 4-year deal. So like I say, man, he's here for a lot of years back in England, you know what I mean? And hopefully for Huddersfield, he works out well, because I tell you now, if he's anything like Afonso Alves, when he signed for £12 million and brought the record fee, yeah, it won't be that good. But yeah, hopefully, boys, hopefully. Arsenal have actually done a bit of business now, because Wenger's gone. The new manager's come in. He's been allowed to spend some money. And he's actually come out and he's actually bought defender Steven Lichtsteiner from Juventus. He actually went on a free. I believe he was a free agent. Obviously, I believe he was a free agent come the end of the season. Juventus no longer wanted him. He was no longer good to them. I say, Lichtsteiner I'm a big fan of as well. But I say he's gone to Arsenal. Fantastic sign for them. This means now will Hector Bellerin still get his place, or will Lichtsteiner take it? Who knows? But I say, fantastic sign for Arsenal. And I say, man, not a bad bit of business there. Real Madrid are willing to pay £307 million for Neymar from PSG. Now, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. I mean, if this guy's worth £307 million, it makes you think, what are the likes of Ronaldo and Messi worth? Anything to 500, you would say, really. If Neymar's going for £307 million to Real Madrid, it's a lot of money. Is the guy worth £307 million? Who would know? But I say it's an awful lot of money to go for Neymar. If he goes to Real Madrid, will he be hated by Barcelona fans? The possibility is yes, because we all know that somebody did that as well from Real Madrid to Barcelona. And during the corner flag game, or should I say, as soon as he went up to take a corner, he got a pig's head chucked at him. What will Neymar get chucked at him? We don't know if he ever does, but that's all depends on if he does go to Real Madrid. I can see him go to Real Madrid if Gareth Bale leaves. If Gareth Bale does want to come back to England, which he has expressed as well, he has expressed that he does want to come back to England. If he goes back to England, I can see Neymar going, but for £307 million, is any player worth that in the current market? It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. Second to last one comes from Watford, and they've actually agreed a deal for Deulofeu. Now, Deulofeu is obviously at Everton. He went to Barcelona, he went back on loan to England, went back to Watford last season. They actually signed him for £30 million plus add-ons. That's it, man. Not a bad signing at all for Watford. Yeah, man. I might be proud of that one, because like I said, Deulofeu, quick, skillful player. Obviously played Barcelona as well. He's not a bad player, to be honest. I'm not a bad player. I'm surprised Watford have got him, and that's not me being negative or maybe trying to be whatever towards Watford, but I didn't expect Watford to be the kind of player, or I didn't expect Watford to be the kind of team that signed Gerard Deulofeu, with Deulofeu being very, very technical, very, very skillful. I'm a bit surprised, but listen, it's a fantastic signing for them. And like I say, that pretty much wraps up our Tuesday episode 4. Like I say, I hope all you guys out there have enjoyed this one. I say, man, I did bring you guys a lot of stories. So yeah, overall, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you again next Tuesday for yet another episode. Up the butter.